Hey everybody, Paul from the Fan Voice here, and I have finally returned from my trip from Japan, which was freaking awesome, and I'll have a special little something for you guys later. But today I'm here for a Steven Universe review. So while I was gone, 5 episodes got released. I love this show, but I will never stop hating its release schedule. Anyway, so it's been a long time waiting for the next batch of episodes, but they're finally out, and the first episode on that list is The Answer, which tells the story of how Ruby and Sapphire got together to make Garnet, which was, it was precious, and it definitely showed some really interesting points about just a little more hintings of their home planet culture. Probably one of the biggest things we noticed was Blue Diamond. She wasn't really revealed in detail, but you could see her silhouette and figure, and most of all, she was huge compared to other gems, and she ruled over her whole colony, kind of thing. So this probably indicates that the diamonds are always on top, because also the big antagonist that we know of is Yellow Diamond. So we can kind of see a form of order formulating, and it'd be really interesting if they somehow correlated with gem value or like solidity or something like that. I may look into that later, but it was interesting to see Blue Diamond. Second of all, the way Garnet described it, no one had ever seen 2 different gems fusing together before, and in natural fashion, from what we've seen, they see it as an abomination, etc., etc. But the interesting thing was seeing other Ruby soldiers fuse together. First of all, the other Rubies looked like the Ruby we know, and when they fused, they just formed a bigger Ruby. And when our Ruby described that type of fusion to Sapphire, there was no special feelings whatsoever, kind of thing. He's like, it feels the same, except I'm bigger, kind of thing. So it really seems interesting to think about, can same gem fusion feel intimate at all? Is that possible? And is there differentiation between all the rubies or all the pearls? One might think so, but the way they described this fusion kind of threw me off in that thought process. So, yeah, I don't know, something to think about. Are any of the are like the same gems connected in thought? Because like the personalities were really, really similar. Those just bring about some interesting questions. So those are probably the most interesting things I found, and just the fact that Garnet was the first, as far as we know, to fuse between 2 different gems, and is possibly the birth of love in that entire race, which is crazy to think about, that like for so long they only had like domination and order in mind, kind of thing, you know. But it was a really sweet episode. In between all that, the way they presented their feelings for fusing for the first time, something new and exciting and nerve-wracking kind of thing, kind of like love. So yeah, I really enjoyed the episode, and I hope you guys did too. Just tell me what you think in the comments, and I will see you for the next episode.